It's time to take off your clothes, enjoy clothes-free living, and join us for Naked, Nudists, and Naturists.
Welcome to Naked, Nudists, and Naturists, the show that celebrates clothes-free living for all. I'm your host, Frank Stone.
And I'm your correspondent, Lisa Monroe, and I'll be reporting on all things within the naturist community. So it's time to get naked and join us.
And enjoy clothes-free living on Naked, Nudists, and Naturists. Well, greetings and welcome into Naked, Nudists, and Naturists, episode 35 today. That's right, our 35th week, our 35th episode. The water is fine, the hot tub is ready to go. You know about the cooler off to the left, stocked with your favorite drinks, steaks, hot dogs, hamburgers, over to the right on the grill. We also have some vegetables and fruit put out for you. It's time to take off your clothes and enjoy clothes-free living. Let the wind hit your skin, let the sun embrace your body as well. Living the clothes-free life for all of the right reasons on Naked, Nudists, and Naturists. We have a heavy content show for you today, so we're going to get into it right away, starting with the terrific, the one and only Lisa Monroe, followed by an extended interview with nudist humorist Tim Chizmar, also a radio, TV, Hollywood guy. We'll get into all of that, plus his current comedic sidekick, Melody Munson. So let's get to it right now. The one, the only, the very terrific, our weekly correspondent on naturism, Lisa Monroe. So here she is, the one and only, the terrific, the fully clothes-free and fully smiling, and previously had her arms filled with baked goods for the staff, the terrific Lisa Monroe. Good morning, Lisa. How are you today?
Good morning, Frank. Yes, I brought cupcakes today. I hope you enjoy them.
They look good. I don't like to eat anything until after we're done broadcasting, but can I with confidence, can you say they're pretty good?
I can say they're pretty good.
All right.
At least I hope they're pretty good. You can't go wrong with chocolate cupcakes.
Everything that you had brought in before, top of the line, delicious.
Why, thank you.
What I wanted to get into today is that we put out some feelers, for lack of a better term, with our audience about what we should do moving forward. Do we just continue with naturism, 100% max, which we're totally fine with because that's what we do, that's what we've done, that's what we're used to. But we did get a few messages from people, what about CFNM or the other combinations of those words? That's clothed female, naked male. There's also clothed male, naked female, and it goes on forever. Or some other aspects of just naked fun, naked on stage in Broadway shows or in movies or anything naked. And without question, the overwhelming response, I think 100% has been, no, please don't do that. And as people began to explain, because, we explore this with them, there's a lot of feeling and belief, and it turns out, I believe they're right, CFNM has actually become a pornographic and of the BDSM empire, and we have nothing to do with that, nor will we ever. Any thoughts on that? Let me turn it over to you.
Well, I have to agree with you. My concept of clothed female, naked male, clothed male, naked female was always that it was a form of naturism. It was just a very innocent, simple thing. People got together, somebody got naked, somebody didn't, somebody served dinner, somebody didn't. And it was a way for me to understand the concept that people could be naked without those connotations that it now brings. And I have to tell you, I don't know, a few years ago, I think I typed in CFNM. Those things are hard to say, just to see what would pop up. And I was shocked at where that has gone.
Yeah,
it is. And I was like, okay, nope, I'm done. I'm out of here. I don't want anything to do with this. And so it's been hijacked and co-opted for nefarious purposes and for, films and stuff. And it's just ridiculous. So I think it is a very smart move not to discuss it because it's not what it used to be. We're here to do the right thing because that's what we want for ourselves. Yeah. It's the right way to deal with this and to do it and to enjoy it. And it's frustrating when, it seems like we're getting fewer and fewer places to go, but at least people once a week can have some validation that what they're doing is the right thing.
Yeah. And we get that a lot. They sit home alone, want to be nude. They are nude. Like, am I some kind of weirdo? And then they realize, no, actually not. And the people we've met in the naturism community, very intelligent people, very nice people. You're not looking at a bunch of wackos. You're looking at people who get it, who understand the way to live life is clothes-free for all of the right reasons because of all the benefits we've talked about before. And with that, Lisa Monroe, we need to head for the hills. Another terrific job. Great to see you again. Fully clothes-free, fully smiling, and thank you very much for the cupcakes. Does everybody else know they're available, or is that only something I know? I just need to know before I take them in the back room.
Well, you do need to share. Okay, I brought enough for everybody, but there's at least enough for 2 or 3 for you.
Well, it looked like 2 dozen, and I thought, well, I don't usually eat that stuff, but 2 dozen once a year, what the heck? But I guess I have to share, so
it's a treat. Everybody needs a treat.
That's right. All right, Lisa Monroe, have a great clothes-free day and week, and we'll see you next time.
Okay. Take care, Frank.
You too. You're listening to Naked Nudists and Naturists, episode 35 today. Now let's turn to an extended interview that I recently had with nudist, humorist, Mr. Everything in Naturism, Nudism, Tim Chizmar, and his current comedic sidekick, the very terrific Melody Munson. So let's head out to Las Vegas and meet a couple of people. The first one you've met before. He's been on the show before. Nudist comedian, author, produces movies. The guy is everywhere on the creative end, promoting naturism, nudism, clothes-free living for all. So from Vegas, let's welcome to the show this morning, Tim Chizmar. Good morning, Tim. How are you today, sir?
Hey, it's me. It's him. It's T-I-M. I am Tim Chizmar. And I believe, Frank Stone, if I am not incorrect, I think this is the 5th time I've been on your show.
Well, counting the interview that you did with Nikki Hoffman, yeah. We gave 2 episodes to you, just the 2 of us talking, then 2 with Nikki Hoffman, and now this one.
Wait, you know what? You used that segment of the Chris Jericho. So is this the 6th time? I'm taking over, Frank Stone. I'm taking over.
I'm beginning to get concerned. I should have paid more attention.
Hey, Frank, I'd like to welcome you on my show. It's good to have you today.
Naked Nudists and Naturists, featuring Tim Chizmar. I was playing around with the line this morning. In fact, I told you before we started, you tell me if this works, because you're the professional comedian. Hey, it's me. It's him. It's Frank. To me, that doesn't really have the ring. What do you think as a professional?
No. If you were going into the stand-up world, we would maybe change it to like Franks and Beans, something like that.
Or you'd say, hey, Frank, the water cooler is over there. That's your job, to deliver water to the real professionals here when they request it. I can see that happening pretty easily. But anyway, let's welcome in the other person from Los Angeles, sort of, from Las Vegas mostly. She did something about a year ago, I guess. It's on one of Tim's shows. We'll get into the details as the show progresses today. But she did the very first stand-up comedian act of her life, in front of a camera, in front of an audience, but so much more. She did it totally naked. Now, you think about that for a moment, getting in front of people, telling jokes where you get immediate feedback, which could be boo, hiss, get her off stage, and she did it with no clothes on. Our new hero around here. Let's welcome, also from Vegas this morning, Melody Munson. Good morning, Melody. How are you today?
Hello. I'm doing pretty good. I'm happy to be here. This is my first podcast.
What?
So that's very exciting.
Is Tim taking reasonably decent care of you? He's not making you do all the work.
Oh yes,
right?
He's been absolutely lovely. He only locked me in his basement for like a couple hours last night.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay.
Yeah, gave me a nice little bowl of gruel that was almost still warm. So it's been pretty good.
Usually he has a 6-hour minimum when he locks people in the basement. So only a couple hours.
Yeah, I was only in there for like 4.5.
That's not bad at all. When Tim first approached you about this, hey, let's get you on stage telling jokes fully naked, and you were, even as you were walking out, you were thinking, is there a place to run and hide? What is your background regarding this? You were not raised as a naturist, I'm guessing, but so what do you do now? Are you in the naturist community? Do you just get naked whenever?
Tim was definitely my introduction to it. I'm in full support of it. I would love to go to some of these events that Tim's mentioned, like I hate bike riding, so not a naked bike ride, but other stuff like that. I think it's really, really cool. I think it's admirable that people. Do I think this would be like something I would like fully submerge my life in all the time? No, probably not. But it's something that I'm definitely open-minded to and willing to dabble in, willing to participate in. Almost all of the naturalists I've met have been just the friendliest and nicest people.
That's the nicest thing about it, yeah.
Which is great.
So you have no problem removing your clothes for all the right reasons, at a barbecue or a swimming pool or whatever, but you don't seek it out as much as maybe Tim would or I would or some of our other listeners.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Really appreciate having both of you with us. We've had Tim Chizmar for the 2,373rd time on the show, and also his sidekick today, Melody Munson. First of all, Melody, thank you very much. Very impressed with your work. Your, for lack of a better term, courage, getting naked, telling jokes on stage, and whatever else you're doing. So thank you for being with us today.
Yes, thank you. And if anyone is interested in checking out my art, you can see it at Sex, Drugs, and Dragons on Instagram.com. So check that out if anyone's curious as to what my illustrations look like.
And my movie and the TV show are at nudisthumorist.com. Always a pleasure. Way more to talk about than we have time for. Why don't you do a 6-hour show, Frank Stone? Come on.
Well, we have 24 hours a day. Why don't we just do all 24?
That's what I'm saying. Jerry Lewis telethon, here we come.
That's right. All right, Melody, thank you again. Melody Munson, go have a great clothes-free day, and we'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
Also, Tim Chizmar, clothes-free day. Keep doing what you're doing. We'll definitely have both you guys back on. Have a great day.
Sounds good.
Thank you. You too.
And there you go, the clothes-free hijinks and hilarity with Tim Chizmar and Melody Munson. We appreciate all of their time on today's show. And don't forget to send us a line, nakedforevermore@gmail.com. Also hit us up on Twitter, Naked, Nudists, and Naturists. Find us there and send us a DM. Well, thank you for being with us on Naked, Nudists, and Naturists, episode 35 today. We give you a brand new show every Saturday morning at 6 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time. Continue to join us. Check us out on our website, nakednudistandnaturist.com, Spotify, Google, Amazon/Audible, Apple Podcasts, and also on Twitter. You can write us anywhere, anytime, any place. And we thank you for being with us today. Plan to join us for every single one of our shows here and have your clothes off when you're listening. We have our clothes off when we're broadcasting, enjoying the naturist life.
We celebrate clothes-free living for all. Remember to enjoy being naked and join us again for Naked, Nudists, and Naturists.
We drop a brand new show every Saturday morning, so come back and join us. Have your clothes off when you do for Naked, Nudists, and Naturists. Have a great clothes-free day.